Okay, so there were some issues with. I gotta make sure this is still recording. It was fucking up with my last world. The dungeon, it didn't have a boss in it. There was no dungeon guardian. The NPCs were bugged inside of it. There was no clothier. I don't really know what you'd call the bastard outside of it. Um, I couldn't find him, so maybe I thought he was inside. So I walked in there on a couple test accounts. He wasn't in there. I took my hardcore account in to just, piss around in there. Because I noticed that the NPCs weren't doing anything, and I walked up to one of them, and I hit it, and I died in like 2 seconds. I was wearing old ancient shadow gear. So with the phase saver I just created, that was really not. It wasn't a good thing. It kind of upset me. So I'm just gonna restart from scratch, even though I spent like a good portion of my day working on this. So yeah. So this map, fucking broken. And this map was just the map my buddy was working on. At this moment, there's 20 minutes left of my last upload. It's 12:30. Well, it's midnight, but I might just not sleep. Only 87% left. Or 20 minutes left. Breaking random holes. Oh, and another issue. The jungle biome was kind of fairly small. I could not find a pyramid, nor could I, nor did I see really any kind of cavern in the jungle biome. Like I dug down a good portion. There also was not a crimson biome. Have my I had to do some things to get crimson. Um, I don't know why there was no crimson biome, which usually that's one of the first biomes I'd running into. I don't think there was a crimson biome. There might have been. I wasn't really. I know on one of my worlds there wasn't. I think it was the one that was all fucked up anyway. And then when one of my side accounts died, it fucked my map up. I went back to look at my map, and there was specks of where I had discovered, but then there were large portions that were treated as undiscovered areas. There were 3 meteor landing places. Even after you got a dungeon chest, for some reason the chests were bugging up too, so I don't know if it was a save error or what that was. It's kind of confusing me. I mean, I think there's probably just something wrong with the files. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I've never encountered anything like that on this game in particular. It's probably just a file error. Now to wait here for the jungle to finish generating. Take about 2 more minutes. It's probably getting really dreary listening to me bullshit. Give you some tips for hardcore if you're new to the whole hardcore idea. Try to not go anywhere at night. Um, if an eclipse appears, you're done. That's it. Yeah, like you're fucked. Reapers will go through your walls, just wreck your house. Well, you in particular, they're pretty mean. When a blood moon's activated, just drop a single block in front of your door and they can't walk into your house anymore. Try to build your house above the ground, or in a cone, like a beehive shape almost, and then blow out the bottom floor. That works. Um, try to stay out of places you can't see. Like, don't go underground until you have the best gear that you can, pretense to going under, and then go under and slowly work. Like, if you run into the wall crawling bastards, the spiders, just fucking leave. Because there's so many of them, and they don't care about knockback. That's like, if you go to the corruption without moderately good gear, just leave. Like, get the hell out of there, and then if you have to, use a pickaxe to kill the flying. As long as it doesn't have like negative knockback, it'll keep them directly above you, and you'll hit them 3 to 4 times before they back up. And you'll hit like maybe 4 damage in total, and then you only have to do that 30 times. It's actually about 20, less than 20 times. 18, something like that, but still, it's really shitty. I've never really like gotten past an extent on hardcore because at some point I had went to hell and the guide voodoo doll dropped into the lava and the wall flesh didn't spawn. So I had to wait for a new guide, and then when I went down and I went to kill the voodoo demon, I got nudged into the lava. I was like, oh well, fuck. I think that unicorns on hardcore mode are gonna be annoying since they hit 60 on you. They're not something you play with. Maybe I know that eclipses are already bad. I was shown an eclipse and I was on a hardcore character, so I had to sit in the house and slowly deal ones on what I was killing with a mini shark. It was pretty horrible. God awful. I don't even know how I managed that one. I think I used 800 shells. I came out with a vampire banner, a lot of unholy arrows, 70 something gold. Good way to profit, good way to die. I think that maybe holy water would help you a lot. I don't know what that would deal on a vampire. Maybe a reaper. The reaper and the vampires are really subjectable to knockback, but the swamp thing isn't. I mean, anybody who's watching this has probably played it and knows all of this, but I mean, on hardcore mode, it's a lot worse. You can't. There's no room for error. If you fall too far, that's it. You have to be like highly careful, even when mining. And I would just avoid lava in general. Like, don't even go near it. If you see it, I'd say stay about 20 tiles away. Try to watch for traps, because I know on one of my accounts, I got wrecked by a boulder. I didn't see it fall, and it dropped right on top of me and crushed me. Another thing that was wrong with that last map, I think I got to 220 health off the heart crystals, and I had dug all the way to hell. In a couple different places and didn't find any more. I think that they're supposed to spawn more than that. I had also found very few NPCs underground. It was like a large resource oriented map. There were no floating islands. I did encounter a single harpy, and it just about killed me. But that was earlier in the game, like when I was maybe wearing iron, or I was wearing partial lead. You don't ever want to go with the full lead set. Lead poisoning's inconvenient. Anybody who knows, I don't know what you would prefer, the Shadow Gear or the Crimson Gear, because Crimson is plus 2 damage on each piece, but the Shadow Gear is movement speed or attack speed for the full set. So I don't know if you'd want damage or attack speed. I think that it really depends on what weapon you're using too. using the fast weapon. Like if it's godly speed, maybe like you know, for example, phase blade. That's a pretty quick weapon. You'd probably want the damage, but maybe if you're using a slower one, you'd want attack speed. I'm not really sure. It's kind of an iffy thing. For some reason, this map is taking forever to make. Might be because, you know, I'm uploading at the same time as recording, but I have nothing else to do. Generally, it takes like 2 minutes to complete a map, if that. This is probably already a 10-minute recording, which is really horrible. And I'm sure that you guys are really sick of this. Oh, is it almost done? Also, the Eye of Cthulhu didn't spawn unless I forced it to. It was another issue with the last map. I went to a great extent to gain the materials to make the eye. Went into the corruption to use the altar. And I just left. I think I had gathered enough materials to make 10 of them. And I had to go back to the corruption to get the materials to summon the destroyer of worlds, the eater of worlds, because I needed the shadow scales. And yeah, it was really shitty. I don't know what was going on with the last world. I've never had any problems with Terraria. I have gone to the point of Shermite on this, and beyond. You know, I used to have a really good map on here, but then well, this is a different computer, kind of explains it. I had seen somebody playing this, and they think they collected like 1600 platinum, filled up a room with platinum coins. And then some kid was bitching about how he cheated, and I was like, I don't really think he cheated. He listed the amount of bosses he killed. The kid's already rich. He's not on a T-Shot client. He literally has his entire screen, like in the film itself. So you can see even his status bar at the bottom. I don't have T-Shot on. That's the NRT. There's no. I don't know. People like that kid had said that he farmed 300 golem kills or something. That's a lot of golem kills. And if you think, I think the pixel is like 15 to 20 gold. The that's not that many pixels, you know, for a platinum coin. For a single one, that's like 4 to 5, depending on, I think they're actually more. It's not like it doesn't get better without the modifier on it, you know, legendary or demonic, whatever the hell you want. I don't know. Get, no. Oh, at least it didn't give me absolutely horrible things. The last time I spawned, I think I had like damaged everything. Another thing, on hardcore worlds, don't build your world in the center of the map, like where the spawn is. And I recommend making your house thick enough to protect from the explosives of pirates and goblins. I don't think that they'll break your wall, I don't remember. But I know that I had read somewhere that they recommend you make your outer walls 4 blocks thick. Which really just means you should build a stone wall or something around your house, maybe. I don't know what you do with that. I'm probably gonna get fairly far tonight. I would expect to at least have like a 2-story house with 5 to 6 rooms by the time I just quit. I'm not gonna record all of that. I don't edit my videos either. It's kind of a... I'm not really big on that, because I figure I don't have time to edit it, and I also, that just kind of makes it look like some people edit things in or out of their videos. Oh, squirrel. Maybe this time around it'll make it easier to get heart crystals, because I had to leave a lot of places with recall potions because of that. I remember I was in the ice biome. The reason I had to leave the first time is because I got hit once, and I think I got hit by for a 30 after I just got shot with a poison dart trap, so that's 50. And I was taking ones and I had no healing items, so I just popped the recall potion and left. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. Yeah. So, 500. Yeah, already got 591 wood. That's not a bad. The bastard killed butterfly. Not a bad start. My map is like horrifically transparent because I fucking hate the map. But I need it sometimes, just on occasion. So I can show you guys how far I've been or where I've been. Also, it tells me where I've been so I know where to go. This has been about a 20-minute video, 30 I think. But I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon, so YouTube will just upload this while I sleep, making this considerably easier on me. Free torches and rope. I'm hoping maybe shurikens or something. I don't know. I haven't used shurikens since I had played back when Excalibur was the best weapon, or true Excalibur. I've been playing since I think before that actually. I remember the Hamdrax. Hamdragorax? I don't remember what it was called anymore. But I had actually, for my first Eye of Cthulhu kill, bought fire arrows, and I had a shitty regular wooden bow. and I built a retardedly large sky bridge. Talking like, I think it was like 800 wood blocks. Horribly extensive sky bridge. Just to fight him. And then I realized I didn't even need it. I whooped his ass. I spent a huge amount of time just preparing for the first boss. I think because I had prepared so much though. Oh, silver? 10. That was another ore that didn't spawn on the last map at all. 10. Tin and copper makes bronze. Anyway, something got dead. And then I got to like Skeletron. I'd even struggle on Skeletron at that point because I had like Hermes shoes, all sorts of shit. I mean, yeah, it's not bad considering the fact that half the time I play this, I don't get anything decent boot wise. The one I do is just a giant waste of fucking time. I'd gotten lightning boots once, that made me fairly happy. Well, I actually had to make those, but I don't have the materials for them. Definitely didn't take me ages. Ooh. Catching. I only need like 90 of you. Come on. What are you doing, you stupid slime bastard? Where are you going? No. A good thing to do is to find a fairly ideal location for your house, lead, and just build it. I think that if you save and quit, your guide and everybody will show back up. Why are there so? This is good. This is not a bad world. I already found a good bit of wood, like a huge amount of wood. That wood's gonna go away relatively soon though. I think that I'll be out of it by the time I get done building. Yeah. I could have just made that a whole lot easier on me, went down there and built something, because now I'm just gonna fall down there into the water. That's only stone. Yeah, so probably start building a house now. After I build my house up, or midway through, I'm just gonna stop recording because this has been a little too extensive. That I don't know if that was a skip, like a frame lag. It looked like there was water trapped in that dirt, which is pretty neat. Nice, more ore. I'm just going after that chest down there. Because sometimes it gives you really nice boomerang stuff, good for the start of the game, since you know every weapon you make at the beginning of the game is a piece of shit anyway. That didn't. No, that's not a bad chest. You know mine? Come here. Come. You stupid bastard shine. I think it'd probably help if I wasn't so horribly laggy. Uploading and recording at the same time is not a good idea. Like PKing on private servers is not a good idea while you're recording or uploading. I just want to find an ideal place for my home. This looks good now. Figure this one at least I'll be able to at least get off the ground easily because there's a chunk missing down there. Somehow something stupid happened while I'm digging and I managed to fall. I'm not gonna, that doesn't even make sense. So I guess if you want to, you just keep paying attention, like watching my uploads and such, even though they're probably gonna be pretty shitty the entire time anyway, since I gotta be like a retard, try not to die. Or you can just, like, subscribe or whatever the hell. I don't know. I'm not really running a YouTube channel. I just figured I'd do something to do in my spare time, since I have a lot of it. And it sounds like I'm no-lifing it, but I can't really get a job around here until I'm 18. Because everybody in this state, I don't know, there's a lot of alcohol sold here. And that's the main reason. Oh, hell no. Get the hell out. Guy. You fucking janky bastard. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can only do 2 of you at once with knockback. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go away, you stupid bastards. Can't do 3 of you at once with knockback. That's one tile too high. Good lag. Do it more. More lag. Alright, so my house will be fully prepared relatively soon. I wish you all a good night. I'm sure that you didn't, start watching this YouTube video to listen to some retard talk the whole time, but whatever works, Bye.